Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed our first video where we created Shane Warne in the garage and you had a chance to play some of those leg spin challenges. For the purpose of this video, I've deconstructed Shane, taken him back to just pulling the leg break, and this is going to look at developing our technique a little bit with some coaching points. So remember, the leg break will turn from the leg side towards the offside of the right hander, and it will turn from the offside towards the leg side of the left hander. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this idea of playing with the spin. And for that I'm just going to bring the camera a little bit closer and we'll get our cricket balls out again. So the path of the ball will be something like this, and it will turn away towards the offside. So it's bending and turning towards the offside. Playing with the spin means if the ball is spinning towards the offside, can you also play towards the offside? Now I'm just going to move these balls off camera slightly. So these ones here, you can see it's turning away there. Ideally, to give you the best chance here, you want to, and the green balls are going to symbolise the path that you're hitting the ball on, going to hit at that angle there. So I'll just move that camera slightly. So as it comes in, you will hit out that way. So I'll just move that up, oops, sorry, so that we can see. So as it turns in, you want to hit out in that direction. So let's see that in action here. Now what this will require you to play the ball quite late. It doesn't matter whether you play it off the front foot or back foot. That's up to you. So off we go. So now I've played it through the offside. So this is giving me attacking opportunities against the leg spinner here. So I'm waiting for it to turn and then playing it towards the offside. Now if you play against the spin, so the spin is going that way and you want to try and play it that way into the leg side, it becomes quite risky. One of the problems you might see is that as you play, and we spoke in our very first video about presenting the full bat face. Now, if you turn your hands too early to play towards the leg side, sorry, just increase the brightness there. If I turn the bat face too early, that ball will turn and you're not presenting the full bat face and you may miss that ball. So if I just take the brightness back down again, I'll show you that in action. So what we do not want to do is we want to go through there. Now I've missed that ball by quite a large margin. That's perfect. So I've turned my bat and therefore I haven't got particularly good contact. The better way there, sorry, it's not a great feed. As this ball comes in, I want that full face of the bat. Let's see if we can get it right this time. There we are. It's turned across me and I've played it out towards the offside. You can play towards the onside if you would like to. It's just much more risky and you need to make sure that you are perfectly in line with the ball. So if I just bring my cricket balls back in again, I would want to, so you can see the turn there, it's turning in that direction. If I'm playing towards the onside, I would need to get my bat going perfectly along the line that the ball is turning. So I would want to see, I just pick you up here, that bat swing, I would want to see it going straight through there and I don't want to turn my wrists. So I'll just try and show you what it might look like if you would like to play towards the onside. Ooh, ball's falling off all over the place. Poor feed. That one there I didn't think was in the right place to play towards the onside. That one there was. So my bat path goes straight through the direction that the ball is turning. So I need to get parallel to the line of the ball. The second thing I want us to think about is which foot do you play off here? Now, I imagine lots of you go hard at the ball and play off the front foot, whereas actually you've got much more time and you can play off the back foot more than you think you can. Now, the best players, someone like Rahul Dravid, Hashim Amla, for instance, against spin, they demonstrate what we call a little forward press, and then they make the decision. Do they go fully forward or fully backwards? So I'll just kind of show that there for you a second. So as this ball would come in, what they would do, they'd have like maybe a little mini step forward to get their weight on the front foot, and then if they see it's a chance to get on the back foot, it's deep in the crease, and then they can play with that spin towards the offside. So if we just kind of have a little look at that in action here. So I try and go forward, and then I get back after that. Now, you obviously need to be ready to go forward, because if it's really, really full, that's a great opportunity to attack the ball and to smother the spin. But especially because the ball is slow, you can actually play more balls off the back foot than you think about. If this was a seam bowler, then lots of those balls you need to be playing off the front foot, because it's a slower bowler. If you just watch here, especially with a tennis ball and my garage, you see that the ball actually comes up towards a height where I can play that ball comfortably off the back foot. Certainly if it hits about there, it will come up about waist height. So try and play around this idea of, can you play a little bit more off the back foot? You do not want to get your feet planted too early, because if you plant your feet and then the ball turns, you can only follow it kind of with your hands, which means that you have a chance of an outside edge. That was one of the great things about getting in the flipper we spoke about, because if the ball hits the flipper, it keeps really low, so it keeps us honest. It means that you can't just wait on that back foot. You need the forward press first, and then back foot if necessary. If it is really full, get properly forward, and remember, if it's turning away, we can try and play with the spin or get perfectly on line and hit through parallel with the line of the ball if you're hitting against the spin. Remember, these are technical points. Everyone's technique is slightly different. You can play with your wrists. Obviously, we've not spoken about maybe sweeping the ball today. All these things are options you can use against the leg spin bowler. There's no one way of play. The key thing is find a way that works for you. Okay, thank you for watching. Good luck. Hope it's been helpful.